Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about yet another short-term project that in my opinion has a good potential, and this project is called Threshold or the T token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website threshold.network in order to learn more about the project, right? But before we talk about Threshold, I want to talk to you guys about iTrust Capital. iTrust Capital is a popular platform that you can use to invest in crypto using your IRAs. So you can basically buy and sell crypto 24/7 in their tax advantaged IRAs, which will help you plan for your long term, right? And if you go to the website itrustcapital.com and search for their pricing, you can find that they literally have no fees for any monthly personal accounts that is opened. So you basically have a free monthly account which offers you some of the lowest transaction fees in the industry, which includes 1% cryptocurrency transaction fee, a $50 over spot per ounce for gold, and $2.50 over spot per ounce for silver, right? So apart from cryptocurrency, you can also trade gold and silver as well. And apart from that, when you open their account, they basically help you facilitate the transfer, rollover, or contribution to fund your IRA. They also take care of all the necessary IRS and tax reporting and provide you with an unlimited storage with institutional custody partners. And iTrust Capital platform basically provides support and maintenance services as well, along with no hidden or additional fees for holding their account, right? So you have a lot of benefits with their accounts, and for everyone who's opening an account with them, they also can learn some free tutorials on how you can use accounts from their platform. And if you go to the FAQ section, that will also provide you with a lot of information. So if you use the link in the description to set up your iTrust Capital account and fund it with $1,000, you basically get $30 as a welcome bonus, right? $10 for basically setting up your account and $20 for funding your account. So in total, $30 for the first $1,000 that you have opened using the link in the description, right? And by using the link in the description to set up your iTrust Capital account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. So going to the Threshold token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap's page for this token, along with the information presented on the website itself. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Threshold Network? The Threshold Network provides and maintains a suite of cryptographic primitives for several dApps. The network is the product of a protocol merger between Keep Network and Nucypher, which was finalized in January 1st, 2022 with the launch of the T token. So if you guys know the history of Keep Network as well as Nucypher, which are two tokens that we've covered in our channel, they have at a point of time planned for a proposed merger, which did end up happening on January 1st, 2022. So these two tokens, Keep token as well as the Nucypher's new token, don't really exist anymore because they have merged to form one token called the Threshold token or the T token, right? So the T token is the utility token for the Threshold network and acts as a governance token as well for the Threshold DAO. So it is a decentralized autonomous organization, and every token holder, which is the T token holder, has a say in how the network should be run, right? So the T token is primarily used to stake a node, and node operators receive fees from various applications that rely on the Threshold network's cryptographic primitive. So by using the T token, you can run a node, and using the the node, you can actually earn fees as an income, as a consistent income from various applications that rely on Threshold network's cryptographic primitives, right? The T token is also a governance token, and users can lock the token in coverage pools to earn yield in exchange for underwriting collateral risk in the network. What is the thresholds, primitives, and the use cases? So here they go into a little bit of detail when it comes to technicality. So I'm going to basically skip this entire section, but they have valuable links presented here for their proxy re-encryption or protocol, as well as the threshold signatures, as well as distributed key generation and random beacon. So these are all information that you would definitely need to understand in depth in order to get a lot of information about the technicalities of how the threshold network works. And if you see, they're basically providing a lot of information about how the new and keep tokens basically have been provided with the T tokens, and what has been done when it comes to the merger itself. So this is basically the most important section for people who have a coding background or who understand the technicalities of a cryptocurrency project, right? So since this is kind of like beyond the scope of this video, I will show you guys the sections where you guys can read through it on CoinMarketCap's page, and you can go through that by yourself, right? So going to the website itself, which is threshold.network, you can clearly see that they have a pretty cool website, a dark theme website. Again, this is basically the network which has been which has been come out as the outcome of Keep network and Nucypher networks kind of like merger, and you can basically have full control over your digital assets. Threshold provides a suite of threshold cryptography services that power user sovereignty to the blockchain. So they basically are a network that provide cryptographic services that allows for users to have more control of their information on their blockchain, right? So you can click on launch dApp to launch that dApp here. You can also join their Discord, and if you scroll further below, this is kind of like the layout of their platform itself, where you can actually stake. So threshold staking, so stakers escrow T tokens to run a node on the threshold network and earn rewards. So you can basically stake to get validator position, as well as get a staking reward, a portion of the staking reward from all the fees that's earned, right? So you can click on the start staking button here, and you can learn more about the staking itself here by clicking on the learn more button. And this is pretty much how their layout works, where you can stake and run nodes and validate transactions, right? So provide liquidity, so you can become a liquidity provider by providing liquidity with ETH comparative or a stablecoin comparative into liquidity pool, not earn additional rewards. You can click on learn more button here for that. And if you scroll further below, bridge Bitcoin to Ethereum. So this is a concept that originated from Keep network. So Keep network basically provides an opportunity to also bridge Bitcoin to Ethereum, whereas Nucypher is kind of like a cryptographic encryption, decentralized encryption service. So they're kind of combining both the best of both worlds into this particular platform. And the TBTC has been a very popular kind of like a feature from Keep networks that has kind of been inherited by the Threshold network, right? So TBTC is Threshold's decentralized bridge to bring Bitcoin to the Ethereum network. And if you want to mint your own TBTC, you can do that. And TBTC has been involved in a couple of DeFi applications in and of itself. So this is kind of like the quick overview of the tokens itself. So if you see the Nucypher token NU on the top, and the bottom there's a Keep token from the Keeper network. On the right you have the Threshold networks token logo. So this is kind of like a family of tokens, right? So token holder DAO, make the most of your T tokens in the Threshold network by participating in DAO governance. So they are highlighting the DAO governance factor of their particular platform, especially to the T token holders who can actually participate. So you can click on the governance forum if you already are a T token holder and participate on the governance, right? So there's a role for everyone. Take this brief quiz and see which threshold opportunity fits you best. So you can do that here if you want to understand which opportunity fits you best. And here basically they provide you an option to migrate your tokens to the T token, right? So do you own Keep or NU? Keep and Nucypher merged to form the Threshold network. Migrate your tokens to T. So if you want to get T tokens and for some reason you you might have bought Keep or Nucypher tokens in the past, you can migrate them to receive your T tokens, because T tokens are basically the newer tokens that this platform will have, and both the older tokens are not available anymore. And the funny thing is, a lot of people might have purchased the Nucypher tokens as well as Keep tokens from Coinbase. So if you for some reason have forgotten your Keep and Nu tokens in Coinbase, you can click this information here to learn more about how you can migrate it to the T token, right? So harness the power of Threshold. Threshold leverages threshold cryptography to protect digital assets by distributing operations across independent parties, requiring some threshold number of them T of n to cooperate. So this is also talking about the details of the platform itself. So what does Threshold Network actually offer you? It offers you privacy. So this is directly from Nucypher. They are a very secure platform. They offer a very audited platform to their users. So there's no real risk of there's no real high risk of exploitation, and it's fully decentralized. So this is a decentralized network because it's powered by the DAO, where the token holders are in control, right? So these are three main fundamentals of the Threshold network. Threshold is run by an active community. So as I mentioned, it is a community-based project. So current proposals, you have different proposals. They also have their threshold improvement proposals or tips. So you can view each and every tip and participate in the governance if you are a T token holder, right? So for developers, learn more about the network on GitHub, and if you want to become a part of the community, here's the social media information here, and you can subscribe to the newsletter by inputting your email address here and clicking the submit button, along with other information, including the social media information at the bottom of the page, right? So pretty interesting project which combines the best of both worlds when it comes to Keep and Nucypher, right? So going back to the coin market cap page for this token, this token is currently ranked at 219th by market cap on coin market cap, and it's currently trading at 6.7 cents at the time of making this video, right? So it's been a fast growing project which has managed to come within the top 300 rankings. So it's definitely a project that you can count on, because it is both the Keep and Nucypher tokens were listed on Coinbase. So it's definitely a reputable project which tries to bridge the good qualities between the Keep and the Nucypher network, right? And the token has increased in price in the past 24 hours of about 6%, close to 6% in the past 24 hours. And the market cap is $553.6 million. So obviously, it is half a billion dollars in market cap. Quite a big project, but it's not as big as several projects that are in the top 100. So I can see this project being in the top 100 pretty soon, but it's going to be a very big battle to retain its position, because there's going to be a lot of competition for this project, right? But if you're trying to get into this project right now, you're still relatively early, because obviously, like, there's a long way for this project to go. I think it has lots of potential to grow in the future, because it's offering a lot of fundamentally strong ideas to the crypto space, right? If you scroll further below, the max supply is 10 billion tokens, out of which 82% of the tokens are in circulation. So even though the max supply may be quite high, the circulating supply clearly indicates that there's no real risk of a lot of tokens getting dumped into the market, because 82% of the tokens are already in circulation. So it's a pretty solid token when it comes to tokenomics as well, and there is going to be a lot of demand for this token in the future as well. And if you see, after the project has had all of its tokens in circulating supply, then the scarcity component that's being built into the system will definitely kick in, which will make the price of this token even more valuable, right? Again, this is my personal opinion, guys, not financial advice. When it comes to the charts itself, relatively speaking, the token has been down along with the overall crypto market in the past few weeks. But if you see, the initial price of this token was 17 cents as of 10th of February 2022, but it declined sharply, reaching a price of 14 cents or 13 cents per token as of 25th of February 2022, and then reached a new all-time high of close to 26 cents per token. And this is as of 2nd of March 2022, and then since then the token has declined, making occasional peaks, but it's mostly declined to an all-time low of about 5 to 4.5 cents per token, right? It's quite a huge dump since it was in the 18-cent mark, but it's definitely something that you can use to your advantage by buying this at this price point, right? So this token definitely has some strong fundamentals. It has good tokenomics, and it has a lot of potential because the token, could even get a Coinbase listing as well pretty soon, which will make it a very good candidate for pumping hard, right? So I think there's a lot of potential for this token in the short to mid term, but I think in the long term there will be a lot of competition for this token, which this project has to definitely like fend off if it needs to stay relevant in the cryptocurrency space, right? So the Bitcoin comparative is also as volatile as a dollar comparative, but if you see the Bitcoin comparative price point was 3100 satoshis per token, and then kind of went down to a price of about 2800 satoshis, and then reached a new all-time high. Its current all-time high is of 45 to 50 100 satoshis per token, and then kind of went down from there, currently trading at about 1700 satoshis per token, right? So I think this token is a pretty good buy opportunity in both dollar comparative and Bitcoin comparative, but Bitcoin comparative could be much more volatile. So I'd suggest you to hold off on that, especially if you're a relatively new trader, right? Again, this is my opinion, guys, not financial advice. When it comes to the markets itself, this token is already listed on Binance, Get.io, as well as Bithumb, and you can also buy this token from KuCoin, Bybit, Kraken, and several other major exchanges, except for Coinbase. So obviously Coinbase is the only exchange that hasn't listed this token, but they will definitely list this token pretty soon, because clearly they've listed Keep as well as Nucypher. It's pretty much the merger of those two tokens, so therefore a Coinbase listing is extremely imminent. And the best thing about it is that you have a lot of liquidity from several exchanges, so you don't really have to worry about buying it from one exchange or the other. I would probably suggest Binance, Get.io, as well as maybe KuCoin, and maybe Kraken, Bybit as well, or some of the major exchanges. But I think if you can buy it from Binance, I wouldn't really recommend buying it from anywhere else, right? So if you feel like this project could could be a good opportunity to buy from other exchanges, by all means please go ahead, but I would not recommend you to risk it with some of the tier 3 or tier 4 exchanges, because you could easily lose your money, right? Especially if you haven't used them already. So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token definitely has a good short-term potential because of its imminent Coinbase launch, and at the same time this project has some strong fundamentals and extremely good tokenomics, which will make this project something of a good pumpamental project. But I think the project will have a lot of competition. So for now, I think you can easily expect this token to cross the 18 to 20 cents mark in the next few months. But depending on the market conditions, whether it's going to be a bear market or it's going to reverse to a bull market, it can significantly impact the price of this token, right? And at the same time, if you do want to, basically own if you want to trade your cryptocurrencies in a tax shelter or tax advantaged manner, I suggest you to use the link in the description to set up an iTrust Capital account today, and by doing so, you're getting a free monthly account with extremely low transactions fees, and by depositing $1,000, you basically get $30 worth of free crypto right away, right? So it's a pretty good deal if you ask me, and you can basically buy and sell crypto in a tax advantage manner. So remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.